Hello everyone, Carlo here, and I just want to make a short video on why most people may not be aware of this kind of feedback or criticism on these three companies that I have in the description, or not description, but this video right here. And so here's the thing. It's not very rare that a company is anti-consumer. This has been especially the case with Nintendo, Sony, and even Valve as well, which there's even a video about by the Axeman not too long ago, and it's called The Rise and Fall of Valve. And yeah, it's easy to find on YouTube, but I'll put it in a description so you guys can see it right away. And I think here's the problem with a lot of this kind of criticism. So I'm not saying it's not understandable. It is. It is more than understandable. It's it's easy to understand. Actually, I don't know what else to describe it, but yeah, I think that'll do, because once again, I've seen a lot of these videos criticizing various companies, whether it be Valve, Sony, Nintendo, or whatever else. And I can understand a lot of it, actually. In fact, I don't think companies like Nintendo should take down YouTube videos unless if they're seriously wrong about them. Like, I heard Super Mario Logan actually had racist jokes and stuff like that. So I think that may have been the reason, and racism is a big deal in our world. So there's that. But normal YouTube videos, like simple uploads of music or gameplay that's simple and all that, even though a lot of it is still on YouTube, that I can understand why people are angry. And even I myself am not very pleased with it when actually any company does this. I mean, a lot of music producers are okay with people publishing their music on YouTube, so I don't know why it's not the case with some others, why it's with a few gaming studios. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think the reason why this criticism is not taken by these companies properly is because not a lot of people seem to really talk about it. And okay, well, there are plenty of people that do talk about it, but not a lot of people know about this stuff. Like, if you look at Charlie from Penguin Zero, or Zoe, I don't know, his video still has, I'm gonna check his thing right now. I'm just gonna, okay, so his video about Nintendo only has 2.7 million views, and it's been 7 months since it's been 7 months before this video. So that is not very promising. And the videos like that. Now, if you remember the Sonic movie, remember when Sonic used to look very ugly and there was a lot of negative backlash, or I'm not sure how to say it, or there was a lot of flack and lots of negativity, and you could just see why, because that was really inexcusable even for CGI standards. Like, why couldn't they just make it look exactly like the modern games? But there was a lot of feedback, and not a lot of feedback, but a lot of negativity, at least. And this was a video that had millions and millions of views, much more than that video from Charlie that I was just looking up. So I think that's part of the problem. I mean, if the Sonic trailer had only 10 million views, okay, maybe that's still big enough. But if it had a very few million views, like let's say 4 million or something like that, and this is from a company, Paramount, by the way, then I don't think the criticism would be listened to by anyone working on the movie. So, and this is especially the case with this video that I just explained, because again, a lot of these videos don't get a lot of views, not even less than videos criticizing Disney, a company that is actually lacking in is actually pretty rough in both copyright and creativity. So there's that. So it's not even close to even that company getting even videos about that company. And that's the thing. This has to be shared to a lot of people, whether it be Valve, Sony, Nintendo, or all else. In fact, I can hope that these videos get more and more views. And same goes with a lot of videos criticizing companies and people working at companies, like that one with Funimation, and how those voice actors, many of them were these nasty guys. But I think that's the thing. And considering that not a lot of people know about it, again, this would have to be Mr. Beast levels of views on these videos. But most people aren't aware of how to even fix this kind of stuff. In fact, with Nintendo, I think enough people need to do what I was doing days ago. So, at least a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I called Nintendo's customer support phone number, and I pressed 0 every time I was prompted to press one of the keys in the keypad for a certain option. I did it every time, no matter what it was, and then I eventually got a specialist who was nice enough to write 3 notes of feedback against Nintendo's bad moves. For me personally, I'm not sure how I managed to get this, but he actually gave me an exception by letting me write a 4th note, and I think I was lucky, but I'd say 3 notes is still enough. So, that's the thing. If enough people did that, I think there would definitely be some meetings with these companies. Not just Nintendo, but also plenty of others too. And you get what I mean. I think maybe at least a few thousand people, maybe 10,000, if that'll have to do, will have to do what I just did. And I can only hope that's the case. Either that or all these companies just get more pro-consumer. And hopefully they do, because a lot of these videos are on YouTube. I think more will be coming up soon. And more. And there are definitely plenty of videos on the TF2 bots, but either we have to do that, or I'm hoping that all these companies will actually listen somehow. The people behind the Sonic movie did that. I don't see why companies can't. So, regardless, we can only hope that the future gets better. And I can only hope that more people know about how to actually fight this kind of stuff like I just did. And I'm hoping more people can follow my example. But anyway, that'll be the end of the video. I'm Carlo, and I'm hoping I'll see you guys next time. Sorry if the video took too long. I was just trying to make sure I was descriptive as I could. But anyway, peace.